We'd like to welcome you to NASCAR Pre-Race Live on AJ Racing from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Just moments ahead is the NASCAR Cup Series Championship 301. Joey Logano will lead the championship Ford field. He starts in second. Chris Buescher, who won the spring race here and beat Logano in the Crayon 301, he'll start in third. Denny Hamlin looking for his second Cup Series championship. He'll be the only driver on AJ Racing to win multiple championships. He starts in sixth. Kevin Harvick looking for his first ever championship to avenge his missed championship run just 2 seasons ago where he finished second at this track. He'll start in seventh. We'll go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And just like that, the championship is just moments away. Green flag is across the break. The final AJ Racing NASCAR Cup Series Championship is next from New Hampshire. As the sun sets over New Hampshire tonight, so does a season of hope, heartbreak, and hard miles. 4 drivers remain with one final chance to turn a long season of work into a championship. When the sun goes down, a champion will rise. The NASCAR Cup Series Championship from New Hampshire is just moments away. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was an electric start to the evening with a flyover from the Blue Angels to fire up the sold-out crowd in the Granite State. Joey Logano, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, and Kevin Harvick, 3 veterans and 1 rookie, will battle it out tonight for AJ Racing history. Brad Keselowski on pole will lead us to green with Joey Logano up front. The green flag is in the air and the NASCAR Cup Series Championship is underway. Strong start from Logano, he'll lead, but he's not quite clear of Keselowski yet. They head through 3 and 4. Logano with a narrow lead after lap 1, but here comes Keselowski battling back along the outside. We might see this all day long here from New Hampshire. Multi-groove racing, Logano on the apron. Can he make it work? And yes, he can. He'll clear Keselowski for the lead here on lap 3. Alex Bowman now moving up the pack. He started in 8th, he's up 4 positions, now 5. He's up to 3rd. Bowman past Almirola and now up to 3rd position. Denny Hamlin back in the championship 4, making his move around Harvick, who slips up. Harvick up the track and he'll fall back almost to last place in the championship lead. Kevin Harvick leads the championship points. Remember, points don't matter anymore in this race. It's the highest finishing championship driver, and so far, that's Joey Logano in his first ever championship 4 appearance. Up to the lead, but it's a lap car of Erik Jones in the way. Slow traffic up high is going to block Logano. Here comes Keselowski to the inside. Brad Keselowski, the pole sitter, is back to the lead. We've now reached the longest green flag run here at New Hampshire on AJ Racing. 5 laps, now heading to lap number 6. Denny Hamlin to the inside of Logano will overtake for the championship lead. And now he sets his sights on a title, but there goes Jones into the wall, who will bring out the caution. Erik Jones, a puff of smoke out the right front tire, will bring this race to a grinding halt with 5 laps to go. Erik Jones, we saw a puff of smoke out the front tire. He was slow. We saw there with Logano getting caught up behind the 43, giving Keselowski the lead. And then everyone followed. Bowman, Almirola, Hamlin. I mean, everyone overtook Logano. He just could not get out of the way of Erik Jones. He was slowing that entire outside lineup, and then a puff of smoke out the right front. That wasn't a bump. I think that was a tire. A tire went down for the 43 as he goes hard into the turn 3 barrier there. You can see right there the puff of smoke. That is definitely a right front tire. As it goes on him, and into the wall goes Jones. That is a big question in terms of tire life here. 301 miles. We have 5 laps to go out of 11. No one has pit yet. Will they pit now? Well, we'll see. You're watching the AJ Racing NASCAR Cup Series Championship. Welcome back to New Hampshire. Here's what the top 10 looks like after the choose rule. Some cars did pit, but not the leaders. Keselowski and Almirola will lead the field back to green. It'll be Hamlin, Logano, Harvick, and Buescher. The championship 4 order as they run. No one pit out of that group as well. And here we go, back to green to decide the championship.
Green.
Almirola with a good jump, so does Keselowski. He has cleared for the lead. That 6 car off to the races with Alex Bowman. Denny Hamlin is now on a march up to 3rd as Almirola still falling back along the outside.
I need one more
And it's the
perfect lap.
final lap of the year. One final chance for Kevin Harvick to overtake Denny Hamlin. Through 1 and 2, Hamlin still at the lead, looking for a second
Inside,
title.
come
But
on,
here comes
inside
Harvick to the
corner.
inside.
Here's
He
all you
moves
do.
up
Come
a
on,
drag
bring it
race
on.
for the championship.
Hell yeah, man.
Kevin Harvick is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Oh my, what a finish.
You are the franchise champion. Holy cow!
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The crowd here is off the charts. Look at this finish again. Wow, Harvick just to the inside. He didn't. Barely any contact. That was one of the cleanest moves you could make. Out of desperation. Harvick knows this track almost better than anyone here. Harvick and Hamlin have dueled out here at New Hampshire so many times. It was back in 2021 and the first round of the playoffs right here where Denny Hamlin would go on to win the race. Harvick would finish second. He later DNF at Texas to lose out of the playoffs. The championship would be held at this track and Denny Hamlin would win that championship. And he almost did it again. But Harvick, in his final race, overcome with determination. Take a look at this finish again. Harvick drives it to the inside. Hamlin slides up, is caught off guard, and Kevin Harvick has won the NASCAR Cup Series championship. Incredible scenes, and absolutely incredible. And what a remarkable way to finish not only a season, but to close out a series. Kevin Harvick, in his first ever Championship 4 appearance, starting last in the Championship 4 field, powers his way to the front. Remember, he had that slip up early in the race, and on the last lap, on the last corner, makes a bold pass for the win, for the title, and for history. Incredible. His last win was back in Indianapolis in 2021, the Brickyard 400. Brad Keselowski just earned his second career win today. His last win, well, the championship race last season at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So this is his second career win. Brad Keselowski back-to-back in season finale races. He started on pole, and he'll finish where he started. Denny Hamlin finished 4th today. That's his 5th top 5 finish this season alone, 6th top 10. Hamlin chasing history for a second title. Just couldn't pull it off. It was that one final corner. The New Englander, Joey Logano, finished 8th today, started 2nd, the highest out of the Championship 4 drivers. He'll finish with his 4th top 10 this season, but definitely not his strongest season. He won the spring race back here at New Hampshire 2 seasons ago. Chris Buescher finished 9th today. That is a disappointing finish for the rookie who won twice this year. Remember, the first driver to go back-to-back in AJ Racing history, the Daytona 500 and the Crayon 301. He did not win this race, did not come close, but he finishes with a very impressive result for a rookie. Aric Almirola finished 5th today. We haven't seen him up here very often in the last few years. This is his 2nd top 5 this season. Almirola finishing 4th. Almost won that championship race here at New Hampshire just a couple years ago when Denny Hamlin won his championship here at the Magic Mile. Now, we know with this championship format that this finale race is not dependent on points to award the championship true driver, but over the course of this entire season, drivers have tallied up points, and so we will take a look at the final point standings. These are the official results for all 20 drivers in this Season 4 of the AJ Racing NASCAR Cup Series Championship. Kevin Harvick will round out the top of the field with 70 points. Chris Buescher, who won the first 2 races of the year, with 59. Bubba Wallace tied with Chase Elliott for 34 points. Wallace won the second Daytona race. Elliott won at Texas. Brad Keselowski in 13th, won here today, and Daniel Suarez won at the Indy Road Course back in June of 23. If you can believe it, this is almost my 30th stop motion for the NASCAR Cup Series alone since 2020, and as we enter year 6, it is time for me to hang up the headset. During my time with you all here on YouTube, we raised an audience of over 700 subscribers and a view total of over 75,000. It's unbelievable, and I couldn't have done it without your support. So I say a very big thank you to you all. I'll be taking my talents elsewhere in terms of photography and graphic design. You can view my work on Instagram and my website. That link is down below in the description. For the final time, here from New Hampshire, I'm AJ signing off. Kevin Harvick is the 4th and final NASCAR Cup Series champion in AJ Racing, and we say so long from the Magic Mountain.